And welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we're doing a pick a card on what is going on in love this week. So before we get started, you can hit me up on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only place, the only way you can get a private reading from me. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you feel called to. And other than that, we're just gonna jump right in, okay? Pause the video if you need to. And yes, you can pick more than one pile. But we have group 1 with the yellow stone, group 2 with the pink stone, group 3 with the green stone, and group 4 with the clear diamond. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the yellow stone, let's get into it. What is going on in love this week for you guys? So interesting. First card we have that was under your stone is distrust. So I feel like you've started off on the wrong foot with someone, or the week is starting off on the wrong foot. There's like a feeling in the pit of your stomach. Someone is telling you one thing, but you're thinking they're gonna do another. Like they're telling you kind of like what you wanna hear instead of keeping it 1,000 with you or being straight up about what they intend to do so that you can better prepare. Honestly, I feel like, okay, unreliability in love is what it says at the bottom of this card. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but there's a lot of downloads coming through with you guys, group 1. It feels very cyclical, and it feels like a running off on the plug energy. It feels like someone is taking advantage of the situation, or we have intimacy and competition, and then we have love-based. At the bottom of intimacy, it says closeness and connections. At the bottom of competition, it says someone is in high demand. So I feel like you guys, you're starting to get serious with someone, and I feel like you guys were either on the same page, but now there's someone new in the picture and you know who it is, and you're like seeing the way that they're moving, and you can pretty much anticipate what's gonna happen, and you just wanna know so you can open yourself up to other people too, like instead of being super hyper focused on one person. And I feel like someone is trying to play both sides of the fence. Like they wanna like dibble and dabble in another pond, but at the same time they're like keeping their connection with you, and they know because you guys have been intimate. I feel like the connection is pretty strong. We have love based here, and I feel like it's mutual. So very tricky week for you guys. I feel like you guys are already dealing with someone from what I get so far. Okay, I just heard you may be meeting someone this week that reminds you of someone in the past that you had this kind of dynamic with. So that's why the week is starting off on a distrust. Or this is someone you've known for a minute, but you're finally like making headway with them, getting close with them this week. And it's reminding you, they're reminding you of someone. Love-based connections based on love is what it says at the bottom of that card. So like I said, there are mutual feelings here, but it's just a bit, things are getting a little dicey. So let's see what else comes up. What else is going on for group 1 and week and love this week? Love this week for group 1. All right. Yeah. Oh my God. All right, so this is a very clear message from the universe as far as how to handle this situation for you guys. We have short term and focus. The universe is saying regardless of the situation, this energy is gonna clear out shortly. So don't like plant your feet in it as if this is gonna be the energy between the two of you forever. Short term, just passing through, focus, zeroing in on the target. So the universe is saying, zero in on what you want, whether this is another person in the picture, that person is somehow, some way going to be booted out of this picture shortly, or if you're feeling suspicious of someone that you're finally getting closer to, or someone you just met, this feeling of distrust is going to go away as you spend more time with this person and actually see what it is with this person. So we have the humility card. The universe is telling you to remain humble, remain grounded, so you don't get caught up in the illusions of everything. Because if you feel like, oh, I don't deserve this, you know, I don't have to deal with this, that's absolutely true. But for those of you who that's not what this is happening here, you're gonna kind of like get in your own way, you know? Selfless in all ways is what it says at the bottom of that card. So allow them to see what they need to see. If there really is another person in the picture, they're going to be booted out of the picture shortly. And this is why we have twin flame and tug of war, baby. This is a twin flame connection, a high level connection. high level soul connection is what it says at the bottom of twin flame. At the bottom of tug of war, it says being at odds. So honestly, this is not your competition. If somebody else feels like, I was just talking about this, I feel like last week, in one of the piles for last week's reading, me personally, I would rather have someone go explore whatever they need to explore with another person and then come back to me when they know that I'm the person they want to be with. What I'm not going to do is be with someone who I know is still questioning what's outside of me. I'm not going to ask them over and over again, do you want to be with me? I'm not going to spiral into a pit of insecurity because I know they want to be somewhere else. Let them be somewhere else, and have humility, you know, have humility, remain humble. You know who you are. You know what, you know, you bring to the table. There's no reason to, you know, allow yourself to end up in a situation where you're at tug of war competing for someone's love, especially someone who's already a fated connection. Like, if this is a twin flame or a soul level, high level connection, girl, I am not fighting for a twin flame connection. You got me messed up. A twin flame connection is always going to be, which is why the twin flame connections always have this runner chaser dynamic. But as soon as you slow down, typically the twin flame goes through a rapid ascension or they come back, because you're energetically connected. So why are you fighting for it? Literally the best thing to do is to pull your energy back, because they're gonna feel that and they're gonna come back to you. But it's honestly easier said than done. Yeah, 5 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. The universe is telling you, do not plant your seeds in this situation. Do not put any energy into this situation. 5 of Wands in reverse, do not allow yourself to get upset or disturbed or affected by this situation at all. If you see that this is happening, you need to have a me week where you practice your self-care, practice your meditation, reconnect with your soul, connect with your highest self, and zone out, baby. Zen, okay? Because we're just not fighting over men, women connections anymore. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Healthy competition, like over a job, okay, fine. Because that depends on who's working the hardest or who's making the connections, you know, in the workplace, and who's going that extra mile. But I'm not fighting over a love connection. 8 of Swords in reverse, it's just like the universe is saying, you know, it's not worth the stress. And because this situation is changing so rapidly, and because these feelings are temporary for your person, that's the only thing. Like, I know that hurts. So it's kind of like, you know, like having someone you care about be interested in someone else, that's a hurt that's just, you're always gonna feel. But take yourself out of that situation. You know, don't feel like that's your problem. That's something you have to fix. It's gonna fix itself. And if you have ever called this person like your twin flame, your, you know, your soulmate, whatever, you have to trust that that is what they are. And now you have to, you know, really like act like you know that, because this is just it's just a tough week, you guys. Knight of Cups in reverse and the Moon, there's a lot of confusion and a lot of unsureness, and that can make you feel very uncomfortable, and that's just the truth of what this week is. But the universe is clearly telling you not to involve your feelings in this. We have the Swan Spirit and the Coyote Spirit. Oof, interesting. I do feel like the universe is testing you a little bit here. Swan Spirit, at the bottom of that card, it says time for a deep dive. At the bottom of Coyote Spirit, it says trust in divine detours. So that's an acknowledgement that there is some sort of detour or some sort of hitch in the plan happening this week. But time for a deep dive is like the universe really paying attention to you this week and seeing like how far you can go. But it's not just to test you for no reason. It's not exactly a test. It's just, all I can say is the universe is watching. And whatever happens, whatever spirit, the divine God, the universe does with that information, we'll see. But I don't feel like the universe is just testing you. How much pain can you endure? It's not like that. It's just like the universe is just watching you this week. So that's very interesting. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys, okay? You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private reading. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. And that's what I have for you this week, okay? I love you. That was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 2 with the pink stone. Let's get right into it, okay? What is going on in love for you guys this week? So, the first card that we have that was under your stone is breakup. So you may be currently experiencing a breakup with someone, or you're having some space from someone this week. Disconnect and short-term connections is what it says at the bottom of this card. So this wouldn't be like a breakup with someone that you've been with for years, just suddenly happening this week. This would be like some space you're having. Honestly, the energy that I got right away was like an energy of you being with someone, and it was like maybe you trauma bonded with them, like things went very fast with this person, and then it's like, okay, we had like a few spicy weekends together or weeks together, you know, communicating all the time, constantly with each other, being intimate, and now there's a shift in energy, and it is very noticeable because this is the first weekend since you started talking to them that you're not getting their attention, or they're not asking you to come over, asking if they can come over, trying to see you, and it's driving you a little insane. Some of you guys are jumping to conclusions, but it doesn't feel like a breakup. For some of you, you're not official. It feels like just some space. So let's see what's going on. Oh Lord, oh my God. Okay. We have ending and transformation. So God, Spirit, the Divine is like, don't sugarcoat it, child. Now get into it. So I have to say what I see. I mean, come on, this deck has like 100-something cards in it. Ending, dead end, the end of a road, transformation, evolution, and love. What I can say is that there is a transformation happening, so this ending is necessary. I'm hearing this can't go on as it is as well. So whatever is happening this week, whether it's a split up, a breakup, you're not talking to your person, now that we got that ending too, it does feel harsher than what I assumed it was and I was feeling before. But it is necessary so that, you know, there can be expansion. The universe is pushing me so much. The universe is pushing me so much with this one. Because I really do like to assume the best, and I like to read for the possibility. I don't want to make people feel like crap, but we have new love and worry. And for some of you, this is exactly what you're worried about. You don't want to let go of this connection. You don't want a new love, regardless of how bad this is. Like, you can, I've done this before too. You can become comfortable in an uncomfortable relationship, you know? And I feel like that has happened for some of you. Now we do have leveling up and confidence. So this situation is definitely causing you to transform. I feel like mind, body, and soul. You're going through a spiritual ascension due to this situation. For some of you, you haven't come to terms with the breakup. Oh my God, I saw like a tweet the other day, and it was like when you realize the last time you talked to them was the last time you would talk to them. And it was just like so sad, because it's like, you know, when you break up with people, and then they actually like don't come back, like that can be a tough situation, but there's so much good coming from it. For some of you, you've been broken up with this person or haven't talked to this person in a while, and you're finally coming to terms with the fact that it is over. You're leveling up, and there's new love coming through. So everything's kind of happening rather quickly for you guys, I can say. But for some of you, this just isn't what you wanted. Leveling up, a new attitude. At the bottom of confidence, it says trusting in yourself. The universe is saying, trust in yourself. Can you hear the sirens? They're sirens. I don't know if you guys can hear them or not. Confidence, trusting in yourself, leveling up, a new attitude. Worry, focusing on troubles, new love, a brand new love connection. So some of you guys are like, this is my person. Like, this is the person that I've found comfort in for the last few months or the last few years or however long. I don't want to separate from this person because I am worried, you know? I'm worried if new love will come through or not, but this song is gonna make you, hold on. Dang it, I wish I had my phone in here. There's this song I've been listening to that would be perfect for your pile. Dang, I wish I had my phone in here. But she's like talking about, I haven't listened to that song that many times to know the lyrics all the way, but she's like, I'm glad you play me. Now none of these men never matter to me. Like, it's a good song, like good song to work out to, good song to feel yourself to. But it's just like, she says, for what it's worth, I'm glad you played me. Now none of these men never matter to me. If you look that up in Google, I'm sure the song will come up. But it's a good song. And that's what I feel for you guys. It's like, this had to happen. This had to happen. Your confidence where it was isn't where it was supposed to be. In life, you may not have been in alignment with your life purpose because you were focusing on this person. In terms of like your aesthetic and how you view yourself, you know, you may not have looked how you would want to look. You may have lost yourself. You may have spent so much time trying to make this person happy. You didn't make yourself happy. All of these necessary things are happening for you. It had to happen. The situation, I just feel, got out of hand. And I do feel like a tower energy with this. The devil in reverse, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You know, I feel like after a certain period, it wasn't even like double energy keeping you here. 4 of Cups in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. Your intuition, your inner wisdom was turned off. And some of you really chose to be here. Some of you chose to feel like this. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. It made it darn near impossible for the universe to bless you with, you know, something else. And it's just like, you're going to be so happy where you're at. Like, I just get this like dark luxury aesthetic with you guys. Like it reminds me of these TikToks I see sometime where it's like this dark luxury aesthetic. It's like a dimly lit restaurant with like the wine glass and the, you know, beautiful girl with the hair and the dress and looking nice and cityscapes and like, you know, those like, you know the vibes. Like it's giving that, you know? Like the situation is going to be so transformative for you, and you're going to end up with someone who really cares about you. We have the 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups in reverse. Someone who makes it clear that you are their person. Someone who wants you to be happy. Someone who wants you to be at your best, not for them, because they care about you. You know, they truly care about you. And the universe is just like, this happened long enough. Like I said, I'm surprised the Tower card didn't come up anywhere. 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. 4 of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I don't feel like you guys are ever going to be like super overjoyed and thrilled about this situation. I don't feel like this is ever going to feel like, yes, this is the best thing for me to do. Like, this feels so good. I feel empowered. Until one day you wake up and you realize you're living the life that you didn't even imagine you could be living. Then you're going to feel like, yeah. But up until then, honestly, it's not gonna feel the best. And some of you guys, like, you just don't know what you have. You just don't know what you have. And the universe is saying, it's time that be revealed to you. We got the Starfish Spirit at the bottom of this card. It says, open to infinite possibility. And I guess that's the only one that wants to come out. Number 59, if that's significant to anyone. Breaks down to a 14, breaks down to a 5, the number of change. And there's a lot of change happening here. And I feel like this is a rocky week, but it's bringing you so much. But I couldn't sugarcoat that. I mean, the universe was like, so. But that's what I have for you guys. I love you, okay? You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 3 with the green stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card we have that was under your stone is decisions. Do you want to entertain this person again? Do you want to reach out to this person? Are you going to respond to this text, this phone call? Are you going to do this again? What do you want? Decisions. Weighing the options is what it says at the bottom of this card. You guys may be dealing with more than one person romantically this week as well. Let's see. going on this week for group 3? Group 2 got that one as well. Oh my goodness. We have distrust and low standards that came out. Date time, past life, and baggage. So for you guys, group 3, it feels like the options you have just aren't it this week, but you do have options. Some of you guys may be doing a lot of swiping on dating apps because with the low standards energy, it feels like no one is appreciating you or no one is treating you the way you deserve to be treated. Like, they're not seeing your value, and it's because of the space you're in, and you can tell. I feel like you guys are planning to go out with someone, like go out on a date with someone. Distrust, unreliability, and love. Low standards, accepting whatever comes. You may have watered down your standards or what you originally wanted because there isn't very much out there from what you can see because of who is, you know, come in your path. Date time, someone asks for a date is what it says at the bottom of that card. So I do feel like someone is trying to take you out. But we have past life and baggage, a past life love connection, and leftovers from past connections at the bottom of baggage. So there's either someone coming back that you've already dealt with before, or someone that is similar to what you've already experienced in love, or someone that you're meeting up with and it's just like a disappointing time, like, I've done this before. But yeah, with that baggage energy, it just feels like you're going on a date with someone and all they can do is talk about their ex, or they're wanting you to baby them because that is the sickest. Like, okay, I'm a Cancer woman, but the Cancer men out here need to be stopped, because on 2 occasions I've dealt with different Cancer men and they both try to dump all their BS from past relationships on me, like I was gonna coddle them, give them to suck on. Like, it's not happening. It's not happening. Anyways, I'm not gonna come for anyone's sign anymore this week, but hang it up, flat screen. Like, I'm not, that's how it feels though. Like, you know, you're going on a date night, and when you're about to go out, you feel good, but by the end of the night, you're feeling sick about this because it's like someone just trying to project all their BS on you that you didn't, like, you know, you did not bargain for that. That's not why you chose to go out with them. To, you know, hold their, no. So we have waiting and eggshells, you know. I feel like you guys have been trying to be so patient, but you feel like you're walking on eggshells, but at the same time, for people that are already lower than what you want, you know. So you guys are really kind of like in this really tough space, and I feel like that's where the decisions card is coming in. Waiting, time spent, and expectation. I do feel like you guys have been decently patient, and then eggshells, defensive attitudes, feeling like, you know, you don't want to offend people, but at the same time it's like, are you freaking serious? Like, and you're dealing with people and it's just making you question like humanity. Like, you're just like, WTF, literally, what is happening? Like, what is happening? Yeah, you're over it. Oh, okay. So we have the 5 of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles, and then the 3 of Pentacles, working with the universe. So there is a shift happening this week. 6 of Swords, you love to see it. Page of Pentacles, oh Lord. There's a shift, and I feel like this small, oh yeah. You guys, this small, oh my God, this small act of faith is going to bring you so much, group 3. Keep hanging on, group 3. Hang on for all of us, group, because it is not cute out here, okay? It's very ghetto for those of us who are single, those of us who are dating, okay? It is not cute. Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. So this is what's happening. You guys are feeling like, I can't do this anymore. I can't be out here dating people that are below my standards. I really don't want to be bothered by my ex either. I don't want to take on anyone else's baggage and, you know, from other relationships that they did not heal in themselves, especially since I got into it with my shadow and I healed my shadow. You're not doing it. And I feel like you guys are taking a stand. You're saying, I'm not going to do it. I feel like that's the decision you're gonna make. But the catalyst is something that has recently happened or something happening this week, I'll say within the next couple of weeks. Three of Pentacles, you're working with the universe. Page of Pentacles, it's like you can see like a little glimmer, a light at the end of the tunnel, and you're hanging on to that. You're like, universe, this is the last that I got to give. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be out here and I'm just gonna be single then. Like, I'm not doing this. Like, this is the last time. I'm gonna try. You're surrendering. You're telling the universe, this is what I want. Send it to me. And your conviction, your trust in the universe, you know, it's like the faith of a mustard seed. You know, that little glimmer of faith that you're hanging on to, tips the scales, and so much is coming to you. I will say, not without a fight. We got the Devil card, but we also have the Star card. The devil is tempting you. That devil energy is very much so present, trying to convince you to, ooh, give in to the ex. Ooh, give in to this goofy that hasn't gone through their trauma and processed it. Ooh, play therapist. And you're like, no, 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 no. You're saying no to the people on the dating apps that honestly you're not even physically attracted to. We don't want to be, what's the word? Like, shallow, but it is what it is. Like, you honestly wouldn't give that person the time of day if they approached you in another setting. So why are you, no. You're just not having it. We have the Hierophant. You know, you have a deep knowing. You know that the universe is going to show up in you. Show up for you. And we have the Lovers card and the Ten of Wands. This dusty ass hard cycle closes and ends, and lovers, that's a divinely guided relationship. There's so much trust here. What I can say for you guys, I keep hearing 3, so within the next 3 weeks, 3 months, this, like, as far as the lovers energy, that can happen for you. I'm not gonna like tell you, oh yeah, it's gonna happen this week, because when it doesn't for some people, I don't want you guys to slip back into, you know, the low standards and dealing with people that you don't want to deal with. I don't want you to surrender to that, because, you know, I want to give it time. I want to give it time. But just know, you guys, it's gonna happen for you. This last little home stretch, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, this is December, so, or is it January? I don't even know the date anymore. This last little stretch of time, the universe is telling you to be optimistic, but don't deal with this BS. We got the Canary spirit and the Rhino spirit. I'm telling you, you guys, by February, by the end of February or the end of March, depending on when this posts, because I filmed a couple like weeks out. And then we have the Deer spirit and the Porcupine spirit. Yeah, you guys, at the bottom of Deer spirit, bring a gentle touch. At the bottom of Porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. The universe is really wanting you to hope and trust in the best case scenario. Deer spirit, be gentle with yourself. Honestly, I would distract yourself. At the bottom of Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. At the bottom of Canary spirit, it says sing your own song. Yeah, the universe is saying it's better to be alone during this time than to be dealing with some stuff that you shouldn't be dealing with. You know, you shouldn't have to deal with. Overcome any obstacle. You're so close. You really are so close, group 3. Like, I have so much faith in you. You really, 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 really are so close. But that's what's happening. I feel like we talked about so much. That's what I have for you guys. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 4 with the clear diamond. Let's get right into it, okay? What is going on in love with you guys this week? The other cards, the other piles have been very intense. So let's see what's going on. We got secret events. Private happenings is what it says at the bottom of that card. So that is the first card under your stone. Secret events. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, I'm already tapping into things happening. What's going on for group 3? Or sorry, group 4. Group 4. Interesting. Okay, secret events. We have worry and twin flame. And then we have transformation and intimacy. So honestly, for some of you, you're dealing with someone who is currently talking to someone else romantically or being intimate with someone else. I just heard off for school, or maybe they've gone back to their hometown recently and it's making you uncomfortable. You're wondering what really happened on that trip. Someone that you're talking to romantically. For some of you, you're worried your twin flame is coming towards you and the universe is saying there's things happening in the background. I'm working on it. All of these things are happening. You don't even know it. Like your twin flame is going through it, trying to rapidly get to you. And just because you're not aware of it, trust that it's happening. You know, things are still moving in the background. If you feel like you're in the eye of the tornado, it's the calm before the storm. It's like, you know, very much so things are going to speed up for you rather quickly, even though you can't see it, or even though it seems like everything's at a standstill. But for some of you, there's a bit of distrust here, transformation and intimacy. Closeness and connections is what it says at the bottom of intimacy. At the bottom of transformation, it says evolution and love. So you may be talking to your person and they're acting different. Something seems off. Something has changed. We got competition. That is confirmation. If you guys pick pile 2, this pile is kind of similar. You're getting a lot of similar cards. Competition, someone is in high demand is what it says at the bottom of that card. At the bottom of the deck, we do have long term. This I feel is so specific. Like I have a hard time believing that everyone is dealing with this in some way somehow. But to water it down, simply put, this is someone talking to an ex again. Someone from their hometown. That's the part that's hard to believe, that everyone's in school and that your person went to their hometown and now they're, but if your person is acting differently, there may be someone that they've had a long-term connection with in the picture, trying to get your person's attention again. Can you clarify, can I get more details? What's really happening for group 4? T. We got the messages card. So it may not be intimate at this point. They may not be like, you know, doing it with each other. But messages are exchanged is what it says at the bottom of the card. And that's pretty straightforward. Like, if you're talking to someone and things seem off, they're acting differently, like all of a sudden, and you've noticed someone they're interacting with on social media, someone new they've followed, or just weird things happening, they may be talking to someone that they've known for a while. Yeah. Ooh. We have reconciliation, sexual attraction, and secret feelings. So this is straight up here. Reconciliation, coming back together in love, secret feelings, emotions locked tightly away, sexual attraction, strong sexual vibes. I will say this could be your twin flame that you're going back to. You've been worrying about him a lot. You guys are coming back together. You'll know how things play out by the end of the week. Like if you're meeting back up with someone you had a long-term connection with, then obviously this is you're on that end of this. But for some of you, it's exactly what it is. Like their person has been having secret feelings. They may have been harboring some secret feelings, some secret hurt for that person they didn't want to admit, or they may still be centrally attracted to that person, and you may know that, like how maybe they interacted with that person on social media, like they liked their stuff, they still follow. That's so weird to me. People who follow their exes, I don't talk to any of my exes and we don't have beef. I guess it's like 50-50. Some of my exes would say like they hate me. Some of them would say that they, you know, I'm fine. You know, they like me still. But this definitely feels like some buried emotions here that someone didn't want to admit. Humility and bad intentions. So the universe is saying, even though your person isn't being honest with you, This is a tricky situation for them to deal with. You keep your humility. Don't do something that's you're gonna, hate yourself for months down the line, cringe at, don't show your behind, like don't do anything that's gonna embarrass you down the line. Do the best you can in this situation. In it for yourself, at the bottom of bad intentions, at the bottom of humility itself, it says selfless in all ways. So the universe is essentially telling you, do not interfere. We got the Four of Swords and the Death card as I cut the deck. So to be honest, your person may be having an intimate meeting with someone that was very important to them in the past, but that sexual interaction that they're having is showing them there's nothing here anymore. And I don't know, you guys, you have to decide what you want to do, because I was just telling group 2 this, like, for me, I would rather someone pursue someone that they think they still have feelings for and then come back to me and be sure that they want to be with me, than being with someone, holding on to them, being insecure because I know they want to be with someone else and have all this sexual tension with someone else. You know what I mean? Like, personally, I would let them go do their thing. But whether or not you're gonna let them come back after this, because I don't see that they're handling it correctly. I don't see that your person is being honest with you, about what they're doing. So if that's happening, I don't know, that's gonna vary from person to person, like if you're gonna let them come back after that or not. This wanted to come out in reverse. 6 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse. Regardless, the universe is wanting you not to worry about it, wanting you not to embarrass yourself, wanting you not to get out of character because of this situation. The universe is telling you to take the mature route for your own sake, Don't create drama. Don't give this person a reason to say, okay, you're to blame for this situation, because here's the thing. It's kind of like if you go through someone's phone and you're like, I found you talking to another person, but then they're like, you broke the trust when you looked through my phone, and the next thing you know, it's like it's your fault when it's like you're the dog, Like, how does that happen? Don't give them any reason or way that they can turn this around on you. I was just about to say, I cannot believe only 2 tarot cards want to come out for you today. But we got some more. Yeah, Justice in reverse, Strength in reverse. It's going to be so hard, but I'm telling you, do not... Your knee-jerk reaction, do not go with that for this situation. 6 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse. The universe is telling you, do not make a fool of yourself. 3 of Wands with the Page of Cups. Wait patiently for things to be explained and revealed to you. Say your piece. Decide if you want to proceed or not. State your list of demands at that time. I need communication. I need to know everything that happened. Say everything you need to say and move on like that. Yeah, Tower in reverse, 10 of Pentacles. Not overreacting to this situation is what's going to cause you to get the very most out of it. Hierophant in reverse, it's not going to feel right in your spirit, and you're used to doing things wrong, or this doesn't feel right in your spirit. You're like, but this is so clearly their fault. Babe, I know, but the way people will turn things on you, you got to be mindful of the way people will, you just don't want to give the situation any, you don't want to give anyone any way that they can make this your fault. Armadillo spirit and the porcupine spirit. Bottom of the armadillo, it says set healthy boundaries. Absolutely. Speak your piece. Say what you need to say. Porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind is what it says at the bottom of that one. And that's basically about doing things differently. Doing things like you haven't done before. There is so much going on this week. So much going on this week in romance. This is like the juiciest week in months, it feels like. But yeah, that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. That's what I have for you. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, guru. And I will see you in the next one. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.